There was a girl, and there was a man, and there was the girl's father who said, "You will marry this man." So she traveled a low, lonely road, and arrived at a white manor. The halls of her new home were tall and cold, papered with stiff stripes, while her own room was flush with flowers. Handmaids wove flowers into her hair as well, and dressed her in fine blue silks with a scarlet ribbon at her throat. And she dined with her groom at a long white table. That night, she was awoken by a soft, sad song. I married my love in the springtime, but by summer he locked me away. He murdered me dead in the autumn, and by winter I was naught but decay. It's cold where I am and so lonely, but in loneliness I will remain, unloved, unavenged, and forgotten, until I am whole once again. The next day, her handmaids dressed her in velvety reds, draped in golds and trimmed with pearls, and she spent the afternoon in the garden. What was that singing I heard last night? She asked as she was being prepared for dinner. I'm afraid I do not know, replied the maid, whose hand shook as she combed her hair. Perhaps it was nothing but a dream. But that night it came from the floor. I married my love in the springtime, but by summer he locked me away. He murdered me dead by the autumn, and by winter I was not but decay. Each night it bled through the halls of her new home, a low keening that seeped from the floors, walls, stairs, ceilings. My love murdered me dead by the autumn, alone, unavenged, forgotten, until I am whole once again. From the houses, very bones. And then it settled into her very bones. Every night, that song, that wail, until the girl's insides were clotted with cold heartache. Then one day, her husband went out on a hunt. He left her with a kiss on the cheek, and a necklace that choked her with a deep red ruby. She went back inside, dismissed her handmaids. She picked up a hatchet. Inside the wall was a pair of hands. They were cold and felt so fragile. She made a cradle of her skirts and placed the hands within. She found a leg in the hallway floor and 2 arms linked at the elbows beneath a portrait. 1 foot was lost under a chest of drawers, and its opposite was discovered within the closet. A torso wrapped in a stained gray gown lined the bottom of the stairs, and after much digging, another leg was discovered between two dusty columns. The last thing she found was a head. It had white eyes and gray hair, and lips as thin as paper, which sang, I married my love in the springtime, but by summer he locked me away. He murdered me dead in the autumn, and by winter I was naught but decay. It's cold where I am and so lonely, but in loneliness I will remain, unloved, unavenged, and forgotten, until I am whole once again. She brought every piece to her husband's room, then arranged the limbs on the floor, bound together with red ribbon. Your hands are so warm, and your soft skin so fair. Did you know, little one, that is my necklace you wear? And my bed that you sleep in, my mansion, my lands, I gave my love everything, and he cut off my hands. You think he loves you now? You think you usurp my role? When I've torn you to pieces, girl, then I'll be whole. She ran. Down the dark hallways, out of the wide white manor, through the rich red garden, past her husband returning from his hunt. She ran, though nothing chased her but his screams, which howled at her heels all the way down to the low, lonely road. There was a girl, and there was a man, and there was a lady with cold hands.